Hey you guys, this is Tanisha and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to talk about I think it's Derrion Albert incident in Chicago. 16-year-old boy hit in the head, punched, kicked, beat, killed. It's sad, but I watched the video. And my question is, if he saw all of this fighting and craziness going on, why did he walk towards it? And then, if I'm not mistaken, he swung on somebody. So, looks like he went into a fight a little unprepared and got hurt. So I don't want to seem cruel because I know his mom, that's a tragic loss. I understand completely. But I need teenagers, parents, and just people in general to realize and recognize you need to stay out of other people's business. Stay away from and out of other people's business. Because I think this was a bad and tragic but good example of what can happen when you get in someone else's business. When you're going to someone else's fight, it's just a matter of just stay out of other people's business. Is point one. Point two is in a lot of urban neighborhoods, there's programs, there's community centers, there's all kind of stuff going on to help the youth. But my question is, they're not in some areas. I'm not going to say all. I'm not going to just generalize everyone. But in some areas, they're just not receiving it. And it's kind of that theory: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them think or drink. Sorry. But my question is, what are we supposed to do? They know they're not supposed to fight. They know that they're not supposed to kill. They know they're not supposed to punch and beat on other people. That's not something that we need to sit them down in a class and teach them. So what exactly are we supposed to do? I mean, we got some extreme ideas, I know. Tie them all up, take them out, beat them all. That's not going to work. Programs, throw money at the situation. That didn't work. So we see all of this is going on. And it's funny to me and ironic at the same time how all of this stuff is going on in society when we as America choose to kick God out of everything. The recession, the children, the education, the families. There's a connection. There is a connection between us wanting to take God off of money, us allowing all kind of other religions to take precedent. And I'm all for political correctness. But I also believe there's one true and living God. It's my belief. My YouTube channel, so I can state it. Sorry. But then again, I'm really not. So all of these things are happening. So my question is America ready to turn back to God? Or must it get worse? I appreciate the fact that Obama is in the White House. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if America doesn't shape up and ship out some of this mess that's going on and acting like we don't need God, it's going to get worse. Unfortunately, it is. So my question is, do you think that serving God impacts the way our society is being affected? I won't say crumbling, but being affected. What's your opinion? The Derrion Albert, there's several of Derrion Alberts. And there'll be more. The media contributes to violence. These violent movies that are supposed to be for adults, but somehow or another you go in the movie theater and you see all kind of teenagers. These video games that are supposed to be for mature audiences, but there's nothing mature about 13 and 14 and 10 and 11-year-old children playing these games and can tell you everything about these games. But because parents don't want to take the time to interact with their children, they throw them in front of a TV with a PlayStation and say, enjoy yourself. I'll buy you the latest games. I won't sit down and talk to you about real life issues, but I'll buy you video games and expect the video games to raise you. And when you get in trouble, I'll act like I don't know what happened and that you were the sweetest thing and it just was poor judgment, when all along it was poor parenting. And nope, I have no children. But it's very easy to learn from the mistakes of others and to see that the way other people are doing things is not working. So I don't have to have a child to recognize that you need to interact with a child, get to know a child, understand a child, speak with a child. As a matter of fact, when I was a young adult minister at my previous church before moving to Atlanta, I recognized and realized that all teenagers want is love, interaction, appreciation, and here's the kicker: respect. A lot of people don't respect teenagers. They don't respect young adults. And anybody who feels disrespected is going to lash out in one way or another, whether it's inside your home, whether it's by slapping somebody upside the head with a 2x4. However it comes out, it's coming out. So parents, this is a public service announcement. Your children want your attention. They don't want your money. They don't want you buying them the best clothes. They don't want the latest Jordans. They want your love. They want your affection. They want your interaction. They want you to show that you care. They want you to sit down and have a conversation with them. A lot of the children who are doing what they're doing is because their parents won't even speak to them about the issues. You don't understand how your daughter got pregnant? Could it be because you didn't teach her properly about sex? You didn't warn her about the repercussions? You didn't even suggest that abstinence was an option? Am I upset? No, I'm passionate. I'm concerned. I plan to have children one day. And for the parents who don't parent correctly, my children will have to interact with your children. Now, had it been my child that got hit upside the head with a 2x4, it'd be a problem for that child, and it'd be a problem for that child's parents. And some may say, oh, it's not the parents' fault. Look at my face. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So parents, get it together.